Good day, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of r slash I don't work here, lady, where we share stories about normal people or actual customers that are mistaken for employees at that establishment. So you may hear some birds chirping in the background as it is a beautiful day here today. However, our first story, it comes from u/noob pro memes 4_20_69. A situation at a petrol station. So this happened to me about 3 or 4 years ago, but I still remember the situation whole, and it still drives me to tears from laughter. So I was driving with my mom to see some other parts of the family, and we were running low on petrol, so we stopped to get some. So as I was refueling the car, my mom went inside the station to get some coffee and wait for my signal that the car is ready to go so she can pay for the gasoline. The car is fueled. I give my mom sign and start washing the windshield. There is some equipment certainly for this on every station in Poland. I don't know how it's in other countries. And a man starts shouting at me, if I can finally effing charge the owner of this effing car for the gas they are fueled. I don't know how could SB be so god darn stupid to mistake two absolutely different distributors. The one with gasoline and diesel with the one that serves gas, but still somebody did it. As I want to open my mouth to say the magic line, man, I don't work here. And also, I'm still effing 12. The dude started swearing me even more and told me to fuel his car and that he should get an effing discount due to my incompetence, WTF, while moving his car about half a meter to go to the one and only gas distributor on the station. I say, man, I don't work here. I'm still 12. Which is true, but I look much older than that because I am tall and have voice on the lower side. Yeah, I'm an effing Queen Elizabeth. Could you hurry the F up or I'm going to get you effing fired, he responded. At this point, I was effing astonished. He wanted to tell the manager to fire a 12-year-old kid who was from absolutely effing other side of the country and wasn't even working here. At this point, when I looked at the guy visibly confused, he said, or you know what? Call your manager. I said, man, I don't work here. Did you understand what I say? You know what? F you. I'll go get the manager myself. He goes inside of the station and starts shouting, is there a manager here? I have an employee who just insulted me and refuses to help me. At this point, I walk in there with a visible WTF man on my face. He looks at me and says, see, I told you I'll get the manager myself. And then my mom walks in. Sir, what the F? This is my son, and he is 12. Mom, that's exactly what I said about 2 times, but he kept ignoring me. Then the cashier, who appeared to be manager due to the recent flu season, so none of the cashiers was available, says, yep, they are right. I can't fire somebody who didn't work at least here in the first place. The man became all red and started saying some things like, I forgot my wallet. Yes, my wallet. I will go pick it up. Run away, got in the car, and quickly drove off. Funny thing is that he was driving the same direction as did I with my mom, and he was standing on the side of the road with the car that won't go any further without any fuel. It was about 30 kilometers from the station. Man, this was a funny post, but had a lot of FUs in this, especially for a kid who was 12 at the time. However, the guy got one thing that we always talk about in this world, karma. He got it to him. And this next story is posted by u/Little Haitian. They changed the dress code. So this was a few years ago. The Walmart in my town had a uniform, royal blue or white collared shirt and khaki pants. You know, who else had royal blue or white collared shirts and khaki pants as their uniform? My high school. So this was commonplace of students getting yelled at for not helping and threats of calling corporate because a manager harassed some poor kid. It was a mess, to put it lightly. I normally avoid Walmart like the plague, but I needed a Spanish-English dictionary and a TI-84 on top of stuff for dinner the next day. I went after school because I just wanted to beat most of the traffic and just take the back way home. I entered and went to the office supply area and got my TI-84. A woman stopped me and asked me where some diapers were. I tell her I didn't know. I go look for the books to see if they have the dictionary I needed. I find them, but I feel my eyes burning into my skull. The woman who asked me about the diapers was following me. I pushed my buggy off to go get dinner. The next thing I know, I'm having a conversation with someone could only assume was a manager. Manager: hi, I'm under the assumption you're not helping a customer. Me: I'm not helping because I don't work here. Stalker woman: then why are you wearing a uniform? Me: because I could get written up at school if I don't. Manager: you go to high school's name? Me: yes. Is there anything else I could help you with? The guy apologized and ushered the woman to the diapers, which she passed when she was following me. After a while, Walmart got rid of the uniform at the stores in my town, and I guess nationally as well. I don't know. And this next story comes from u/secret lyrics. I don't work here. I don't even live in this state. I'll be referring to my grandmother in the German term for grandmother, which is Oma. That's just how I was raised to call her and feel more comfortable saying that. If you are having trouble, just substitute grandma anytime you read Oma. Now, this happened some years ago when I just turned 15. My Oma invites me to Colorado to visit her for a while, and I was all for that since I don't see her too often. A couple days into my stay, we went to buy some groceries. As my Oma was at the other end of the aisle, I was given permission to look for some cereal I might like. That was when I heard someone to the side of me ask for some help. Now, I am pretty shy and usually try to avoid contact with people, but when someone needs help, I gladly jump in to assist them. Excuse me, little miss, would you mind helping me grab this bag of cereal? I can't reach it. A little old lady got my attention. She will be called NOL for short. Sure, no problem. Now, I'm not considered amazingly tall. I'm just about average at 5'5", but this lady was barely 5 feet. Just to reach the bag of cereal, I had to stand on my tiptoes and reach it, but I managed to get it down and helped her put it in her cart. Thank you very much, young lady. God bless you, NOL says. It wasn't an issue. Do you need help with anything else? No, thank you. My son is actually shopping with me, but he had to run out to the car to get his wallet. Okay, then. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I waved her off before turning around to go back to my Oma, who was still trying to make a decision whether to buy one thing or the other. It's been a while, so I can't remember exactly what she held in her hands. Then suddenly, a rough tap on my shoulder prompted me to turn back around. My eyes met with this middle-aged lady who was wearing workout gear. She shall be named Karen, as it is only right in this sub. Excuse me, do you know where the ice cream section is? Karen said. Seeing as I've only been following my Oma around and not paying attention, I could only respond, I can't think of where it is. I haven't been here before. Oh, you're a new worker? Shouldn't you be accompanied by another person before helping people? She seemed curious. Realizing what Karen is thinking, I say, oh no, I don't work here. You helped that old lady before. You can't lie. I saw it with my own eyes. She couldn't reach the cereal, so she asked me since I'm taller. So, you admit it. She let out an accomplished smile. I don't even know why she was satisfied with my answer. It wasn't like she really achieved anything. I did help her, but I'm not wearing a uniform. I was wearing a neon pink shirt with a cat on the front. Don't think that's a uniform for any grocery store. You should ask yourself that. Why aren't you in uniform? Karen screamed at me. I don't have a uniform. I don't work here. After yelling that, I tried to walk away, but she stepped in front of me and bumped me back a bit. Is there a problem? My Oma strode over due to my yelling. Stay out of this. I'm trying to get this idiot here to help me find the ice cream aisle. Now, for some background about my Oma, she's an older lady who used to be in the Air Force, and she is not afraid to speak her mind. She could be pretty intimidating due to the fact that she is over 6 feet tall. Did you just call my granddaughter an idiot? What gives you the right to talk to her that way? She said. She's impersonating a staff member. She is the one in the wrong. Karen went to grab me, but my Oma put her arm out in front of me. Are you joking or just foolish? Look at her. Where's her name tag? She's not even dressed in the right color for the uniform. My Oma didn't hold back her words. Like I was trying to tell you, I just helped the old lady get something that was far too out of her reach. I don't work here. I don't even live in this state. I'm just here to visit my grandmother. I gestured to my Oma. But, she said as she tried to reach around my Oma, attempting to make another grab at me, but a pretty big guy with huge muscles pushed his way in front of the lady and cut her off. Lady, leave the kid alone. If you put your hands on her, I will have no issues with arresting you. he said as he pulled out a badge signifying he was a police officer. Her face turned white before she tried to defend herself. Nope, don't say a word, just walk away. It's not, she tried to speak again. Ma'am, I won't say it again. Stop fighting with me and leave her alone, he said with a stern voice, making Kay turn and walked away with her cart. After she left and we thanked the man again as he was about to reply, a familiar voice came out. What's taking so long? Did you find the oatmeal? I forgot. The NOL said as she rounded the corner. Well, hello again, young lady, she said with a pleasantly surprised smile on her face. Hello, ma'am. Sorry, Mom. Some lady was pestering this girl. Didn't even know she was the one who helped you while I was away, he responded before turning to me. Thank you for helping my mother. I told her to wait for me to get back, but she's a little bit stubborn. NOL playfully slapped her son on the arm, making us laugh a bit. After that, we chatted with the two of them for a bit and explained to NOL what just happened before saying our goodbyes. Funnily enough, we later went to the ice cream aisle without Kay in sight. Never had as much satisfaction eating ice cream as I did reminiscing about Kay's face when the man showed his badge. This has been TNA Top Notch Audio. 3 great funny stories. And my question to you is, which one of these stories are your favorites and why? Share your comments below, and also don't forget to subscribe so you can get notification of more videos in the future. Have yourselves a great day.